Diamond's conquest of Earth is what fundamentally changed the world's map forever, but she tried to stop this by making the Human Zoo. Because in the world of Steven Universe, there is this place or sanctuary known as the Human Zoo, which was made by Pink Diamond herself after she noticed that something was wrong with the planet. And that problem was that the gem conquest was actually pushing humans out of their natural habitat. So she made a human zoo that is kind of weird. So make sure you save this for later, repost this for a friend, of course follow here and everywhere. But the weird thing about the Human Zoo is that it is a utopia, and Greg probably would have stayed there if it didn't come down to choosing a new partner. Because while the theme of the episode is choosing one's lover and having the active choice to do so, the rest of the Human Zoo is functionally perfect for almost every scenario. Every basic need is met: food, clothing, shelter, a perfect temperature simulated for them every single day. Everybody's friends, everybody gets along, nobody fights. And above all, in a society that doesn't know any better, you don't have to live alone forever if everybody's fine with it. And the biggest thing is that Greg was fine with it. He would have stayed there too, saying that this place is a utopia. And the worst thing that happened in this utopia is when Greg rejects everybody, which is the biggest pain that anybody has ever experienced in this utopia. But the Human Zoo episode is probably one of the most interesting because there's more layers to it. Because this episode is all about choice. There's one part where everyone's smelling the flowers and Steven asks, what if I don't want to smell the flowers? And the Zoomans say, why wouldn't you want to smell the flowers? And this makes you have to think about the psyche of Pink Diamond and what she was considering when she made the Human Zoo. Because the Human Zoo not only prioritized the basic needs of everybody in the zoo, it also prioritized their happiness and well-being for them to produce more offspring in the future. And even the voice that the Zoomans listen to when they're operating day to day, it doesn't even force them to do the things that they do or don't want to do. So that means that there's always been another choice for them to do something else. They just actively don't do it because nobody wants to or needs to. I don't know. I think it's very interesting. It's not much of a theory here. It's more like an analysis of how I feel about that episode.